Okay, we should be back. Okay, we should can everyone see the stream now? Can everyone see the stream? Oh man, did it really drop everyone from YouTube? Okay. I'll give it like a minute, let people rejoin if they dropped out. Okay, perfect. Man, what a time for the stream to frickin' drop. I mean, come on, really? All right, so let me rewind about a minute or two. Bear with me. And then we'll take it. That is really annoying. I apologize for that. That is really, really annoying. Did I spill my maple syrup on the router? That is really, really annoying. Now I'm gonna have 2 live streams. But what can you do? All right, so let's dive right into it. So I rewinded, whatever the word is. And let's see. The assault of the Viking begins. Too much mouthwash. AC Dragon Rider, hello, hello. And just like that, 40 freaking organ guns just died. For those of you joining, I'm gonna rewind yet again. 40 organ guns just died in the blink of an eye. All right, you watching? We've got 65 organ guns clumped into what looks like a 2x5 tile radius. 60 of them are here. Taking on siege onagers, not siege onagers, onagers, who are about to fire. Stacker abuse punishment. I don't think the game's gonna be played much longer after FedEx just lost 40 freaking organ guns. He's up to 4 Faterias. That was an epic way to end this game, because now you know the game is pretty much over. The Rams have closed. Now he has no resources, no army, and Survivalist is just gobbling up the map, going more and more like cavalry. How the hell does Survivalist have no gold? With 8,000 relic gold, map control, and more than double the res collected than his opponent. Pancake Optima. Nice Roman. Yeah, it's true, he did make a lot of Trevs and Rams. And he's still losing them. Okay, maybe the game isn't over. 25 organ guns holding the line in this choke point. But behind us, Fateria is under attack. House under attack. And now Survivalist has no food. He's got no gold. He's got enough stone for a castle. Enough wood for whatever commander and crossbows he wants. Oh yeah, that's definitely becoming a short. FedEx tried to deliver the win, but it got stuck in customs. Ching. Castle down. And now our Portuguese is basically dead. He's got 33 army, 15 villagers. Oh, he's going for another Feitoria. Okay, his Cavaliers cleaned up these Berserkers nicely, but look at their HP just going up and up and up while they fight. What a tough bastard. Bye-bye University for what, the second or third time this game? This guy does not like apples. So he's trying to like hack and hew at these apples. These Granny Smith. Granny Smith apples are red, right? Or are those the orange ones? As you can tell, I don't eat fruit. Which could explain why I've been sick for a month. And the game? The game goes deathly quiet. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Oh my god. Hey, some of the viewers with the analogies here. Granny Smith are green. Okay. What's red? An ambrosia apple? Look, I did not have it in my bingo card that at the hour and 30-minute mark of the game, both players would be broke. But Survivalist with an actual massive economy, but 4 Feitorias. He's got scouts to the north. He's got scouts to the south. And the organ guns have wedged themselves into the last possible place. The Trebs might as well unpack and try to fire on something. Somehow this gold is still here and somehow blue is still mining it. Army count 87 to 31. Oh, it used to be 87. Now it's 75. Oh my god, these organ guns. No arquebus. Survivalist, does he have Boggs Vagar? Okay, no. So no no archer transition anytime soon, I don't think. I think the archer upgrades were probably for his castles. Bula! Hello, hello. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. They're called Red Delicious to trick idiots into eating them. What an absolute epic game, and what a shitty game to experience technical difficulties during. Oh, come on, internet. Survivalist with absolute map domination despite a very scary, what was it, like a good 15 minutes that FedEx controlled the entire map. 9,000 relic gold. You know what? We've all seen it. We all have theories. We all wonder what's going on. Let's just look at the numbers. 404 berserk. You're not a berserk. You're a berserker. 86 siege rams. And FedEx. Kudos to FedEx. Jay, you redeemed the pickle Rick meme. Kudos to FedEx for holding back the Viking onslaught, refusing to pay the Danegeld with only 120 organ guns. That is ridiculous. No, unfortunately, there's no way to see how many Trebs he lost, unless they are one of the 3 most built units. Then we can kind of do the math. I think Survivalist lost like... AoE Insights doesn't even work right now. I don't think. Right, Macintosh is red too, right? Good point, good point. 110 Cavaliers, light cavalry towards the end. And look at that, peak APM, literally 2 minutes ago. Survivalist, isn't that hilarious? Survivalist peak APM right at the very beginning. FedEx right at the very end. I mean, come on. Throwing myself into a freaking coughing fit. What the hell? But look at the Elos, right? Survivalist 2250, 2500 almost is FedEx. This is what you expect when you are taking on a player with 240 more Elo than you. You expect it to be an uphill battle, and this was a freaking uphill battle. 105,000 more resources than your opponent. An hour and a half game is what it took a 22-5 to take over a 24-9. This is Elo at its finest. I mean, this is just absolutely epic. Wow. Double the wood, quadruple, triple the food. Gold count? Are you kidding me? With the 9,000 relic gold, it's identical? Okay, our Portuguese. Crushing it in the gold department, I guess. And an extra castle and a half of stone for him as well. 3 conversions after all of that. 112 raisings. That's freaking epic. And what's the total kill count? Over 1,000. Survivalist loses 673 units. FedEx 417. 2.5 times the villager kill count. Wow. I mean, again, like I said, this is like the quintessential lower Elo versus much higher Elo. This is what it takes. You know, if you're used to arm wrestling somebody at a certain class, and then you take on somebody, let's say 20% stronger, you're going to have to pull out all the stops. You're going to have to cheat. You're going to have to turn your hat sideways like Stallone in that movie. Wow. 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 What a fun game. All right. Well, hopefully no more technical difficulties. And Grinning Tavern Gaming, which is an awesome viewer, asked that I cast a Mr. Planner game. We are back. Bear with me. So we are going to jump right into a Mr. Planner game. Now, this is not a player I've seen much of outside of some YouTube videos. So I'm not sure what the play style is like and all that good stuff. But let's see. So in the third game of the evening, depending on how much more coughing I can stomach, might be the last before I draw a cataphract and say a phrase in Georgian, is between Mr. Planner playing as the Celts and DAI playing as the Koreans. Pizzeria gold generation was nerfed. Certainly didn't seem like it last game, where the gold income was the same for both players, and Survivalist had 9,000 relic gold. All right, let's take a look. We've got... Okay, I mean, I like to call the Koreans a good siege civilization just because 10 range onagers are pretty badass. But let's see, will Mr. Planner go some kind of siege? Let's take a look at his base. First of all, let's take a look at the attack path, which is pretty damn open for both players. Not very long either. And I see some resources in the forward position that are very, very annoying here. Mr. Planner's entire south portion of his settlement completely open. X marks the spot for his primary stone off to the left. Secondary gold to the front. Where's his primary? Okay, nice and secure to the back. He's already pushing his ostriches. Extra stone to the rear as well. And where's your third gold? Over here. Ooh. I mean, this is about as bad a gold location as you can ask for. 7 of your 12 patches. Or pardon me, 7 of your 12. 7 of your 14 patches in the forward position. Let's take a look at this base. Primary gold also to the back. Primary stone exposed. Gold off to the side, so if Planner doesn't find it, could be a safe location. And where's your extra stone? Also to the rear. So much better placement for his resources for DAI. I'm just going to call him Die. Gaston, I had to restart the live stream, which could explain the shitty thumbnail on this particular one. I'm gonna have to have like a part 1 and part 2 because last live stream ended right as the game got super duper exciting. And this base also pretty damn open with the exception of a forward forest. Rhinos being pulled. Got to be careful. You can't really leave your sheep, your goats, your pigs, your whatever llamas out like this. Not against the Celts. Remember, they can teeth these goats very easily. Gaston, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy them. Jay, of course you can make a request. I may not listen to it, but you can make it nonetheless. But I'm Ching. That was meant to be a joke. Some of the best AoE casting you've seen? Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's good. That's nice to hear. Channel point rewards. Can the highest amount be you play in the game with us? I feel bad. Everyone wants me to play, but maybe I'll start playing earlier than I thought. I don't want, like, I feel bad making you spend rewards on me playing. I kind of just want to play. Maybe very soon we'll do like a community 4v4 or something. And I'll join in. Although, again, I suspect I will have my derriere, my butt handed to me. Yeah, I'll do, like, community games. Why the hell not? Again, believe me, I had planned on starting to do that in November. I have a whole, like, checklist and things like that of everything I need to get done for this channel. I'm a very, like, methodical, OCD adjacent type personality. I have lists of everything I want to get accomplished in this, and then being sick for an entire month has just knocked me off my game plan. Just like I've never experienced this before. This baby related illness. Like, I'm still coughing. This might be the last game of the evening if I'm coughing too much before I start drawing cataphracts and speaking in Georgian. We'll kick some butt. It's like draining, both like physically and mentally. Like, how much weight have I lost? Probably none. Red has a plan that Blue might die. Well, what about Blue? Does Blue have a plan? I'm not a big fan of bourbon unless I'm drinking some Pappy Van Winkle. For now, both players walling themselves in. So like I said, Grinning Tavern Gaming, if you're watching this after the fact, thank you for recommending this player. And anybody who's watching this, anyone who comments on any of the videos, if you know a rising star, you've run across somebody on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, LinkedIn, I don't know, and you want to recommend them, feel free. Like, these are players that I've come across myself through my viewing of Twitch and stuff and YouTube. But if you guys know anybody, Always feel free to recommend. I'm always down to discover new players. Silencer. Well, the name just called for puns. Whose name? All right, let's sorry, I was just ooh, your Argentinian Argentinian Malbec is fantastic. Let's see what's going on here on these bases. He's secured his gold, but hasn't taken any of it yet. No kills 14 minutes into feudal. We got some Korean scouts. They're a-circling, trying to find a way in here, but no fewer than 3 spearmen are going to keep them out. Blue also doing a bit of a funnel base. Ooh, but wait a second. Wait a second. Celtic scouts also hungry for some villager blood. Sahas, hello, hello. Nice to see you. Is Lewis a rising star? No, Lewis is already a star. Mr. Planner gets the first kill of the game. It's a spearman as he loses a scout. Oh, now he's going after this scout. Spearman, is he going to get the villager with the weak HP? No, they wall him out. Still, though, 2 kills to 1. Not bad. Going to discover the tower as well. Dai is bringing back his scouts. Yeah, Lewis is already a star in my book. I've been casting a lot of Lewis games lately. Weebra, hello, hello. Cat, the lemon bush came out fantastic. You outdid yourself. Wall-offs continue. So, not perhaps the most exciting of feudal ages. Our Celt already starting to... Oh, yeah, not consider going up to Castle Age. He just needs a little bit more gold, and he's going to click up ASAP. What are his secondary structures? We know he's got a stable. Okay, there's that blacksmith. We know you've got a stable as well. Where is your secondary structure? There's that blacksmith as well. Okay. So our siege infantry, archer infantry civs are both going stable plays. Double archery range for our Celt. Double archery range for our Celt, I repeat. Okay. And what used to be a funnel is now a fully closed off base for our Celt. Our Korean still needs a little bit of food. Will he buy it? He cannot because he doesn't have a market. Okay, scouts get a scout. Evening up the kill count at 3 apiece. Very aggressive outside the TC, outside the settlement lumberjacking here. I mean, you know, you've got a pile of wood to the back as you have a giant, 2 giant piles of wood here. Piles of wood, otherwise known as forests, FYI. Skirmishers. He is expecting massive archer play out of our Korean, which is not a bad expectation against a civilization that has 50% cheaper wood cost on all of their archers and foot soldiers, which I believe only benefits their spearman line units. I don't think any other infantry costs wood. So maybe preemptively going elite skirmishers is Mr. Planner. Trying to predict what his opponent will do without any scouting is a very risky move. He saw the lumber camp. He saw the stone. So he is expecting, must be expecting a castle with war wagons, right? Koreans have trash cavalry, they do. Poor Koreans. No final attack upgrade, no final armor upgrade. I mean, they're not terrible in Castle Age. They're just missing bloodlines. In Castle Age, they're serviceable, but I feel like Mr. Planner is expecting a castle war wagon push. Let's see if he's right. 689, because he saw the stone in the wood. So he must be expecting that, right? And there we go. Defensive castle, defensive siege workshop. In the meantime, he's picking off villagers. This is a very weird map. He's going to have to be very aggressive with his secondary and tertiary golds out in front. Has he seen the extra gold here? Yeah, he's seen the second and third gold of his opponent out here. But did Mr. Planner give him too much time? Okay, sees the castle. Die pulls the villagers. Ooh, going to the TC instead of construction. Loses another villager. 8 kills to 5. Teuton Scouts are a very fun unit because of that extra melee armor that they get. And they do get bloodlines, but they don't get husbandry, which makes them very, very slow. 3 TCs, 1, 2, 3, Orion's Belt of Town Centers, and out comes the War Wagon. War Wagon Skirmisher is like Conquistador Skirmisher. On paper, it seems like a perfect counter until you remember how much freaking HP this unit has. And its base attack is ridiculously high for an archer unit. 9 base attack. Another villager down. I mean, these are like magical skirmishers here for the Celt. They're just picking off villagers left, right, and center. A Mangonel should be able to shoo this whole force away. And our Korean says enough's enough. Now, remember, the Celtic lumberjacks do work 15% faster unless you just don't drop off the wood and you get stuck. Then you don't work any faster. So he can pump out a good quantity of skirmishers fast. And our Korean is not really going for archery range units at the moment. Oh, flattened. And that's the risk of skirmishers in Castle Age. Okay, just kill the lion already. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry, I have not been paying attention to the chat. Isaac, my newish boyfriend Josh, is shocked I wasn't lying about watching live streams of this game. Told him you went live. Don't expect me to talk to you. Aw. That's very nice. I mean, I feel bad. Sorry, Josh. Can you hear the car alarm going off in my parking lot? Probably going to wake up my baby. I appreciate that, cat. Ooh. High ground Mangonel. High ground Mangonel needs 2 shots to die. Does Josh play Age of Empires at all? DC idle time for our Celt is very high, but don't forget that's on 3 town centers. So he is still ahead, 14 villagers. High ground war wagons should be able to deal with these skirmishers quite nicely. Celt is finally starting to add in more and more mangonels. They are falling, and oh my goodness, again, are these magical skirmishers? They are just shredding through everything blue has. He doesn't play the game? Josh, what the hell's wrong with you? Don't you know this is the greatest game in the history of all gaming? Does Josh play anything? Is he like a Call of Duty first-person shooter? Car theft is a massive issue in Canada. Absolutely massive issue. I think our car theft rates have gone up like 600%. Yeah, exactly. Shwetang is asking the real question, Kat. When you met Josh, I'm assuming the first thing you asked was, what are your thoughts about our universe's greatest actor, Nicolas Cage? Red flag. Castle location denied here. Oh, might be 2 castles denied as blue is now taking a very big risk, sending no fewer than 13 baker's dozen villagers out. Bye-bye Mangonel, bye-bye Mangonel, bye-bye skirmishers. They are clumped AF. Okay, second Korean castle is going up. Red has stopped sending villagers to that middle castle. Another pancake. Another pancake. Everyone's got minimum range except the war wagons. Another Mangonel falls. He's in a Final Fantasy and MLB games. Okay. He's into the whole real sports versus esports. Where are you going, Mr. Knight? He does like him. Okay, there you go. Josh, our meaningless stamp of approval has been now given. All right, the siege of the Korean town center has begun. Of the Celtic town center, pardon me. Did our Celt go too much into skirmishers? I mean, he's gotten all the upgrades for Castle Age. He really thought that he would be able to double down on this, and it is not panning out at all. Isimus Prime, you play... Okay, that was a good get. That was a good get. Another one on the retreat. You play basketball every day. Way too healthy. Way too healthy. Is New York in the World Series this year? Didn't New York kind of suck for the last couple of years? You love Nicolas Cage's movies or somehow... Oh, Con Air was an absolute legend. One of my life goals is to meet Nicolas Cage wandering around Las Vegas one day. He lives there now, so he just like walks around in a robe at night, going to like restaurants and stuff. I really hope to meet him one day. The Yanks and the Mets almost played each other in the World Series. That would have been too much New York, if there is such a thing. So he is pressing in here. Dai has opened up a beachhead here, but it is costing him a lot of war wagons, and it looks like he's hoarding resources to go up to Imperial. Mr. Planner already a minute into researching Imperial. By the way, our Korean is still off the back of one town center, so idle time be damned. He's down 19 villagers. Oh, Face Off is such a good movie. Face Off is epic. Somebody in our Discord asked what is our favorite Nicolas Cage movie, and I mean, I'm still thinking about it. It's not a question I take lightly. Korea good ZZ. I'm sorry, you've made some comments. I don't know your name. I don't know. I'm assuming that's Korean. What is your name, Mr. Cat Emoji Picture? Or Mrs. Cat Emoji Picture? So I can say hello. Nicolas Cage is a good actor, just that most of his movies are bad. That is also true. It is also true that he does not like saying no to movies. He will make whatever movie he wants. Mr. Nicholas Coppola, or whatever his real name is. Ryan Reynolds, not even close. Second TC finally going up for our Koreans. Fall Wall, Fail Wall. Did I watch The Rock? I grew up with The Rock. I think you're insane, Captain Sir. The Rock is one of the best movies of all time. You'll do your best. Losers whine about their best. Don't get me wrong, I like Ryan Reynolds too. I remember watching Ryan Reynolds when he was on what was the name of that TV show? Two Men in a Pizza or something. It was him. Was it Anne Hesh was in that show? It was him, some other guy, and some other woman, and they worked in a pizza shop. I remember him back then being super funny. That sounded like a present day Celt. I was trying to sound like Sean Connery. Castle Rush, good. Keishi, this is a Rising Star game, so it's players between 2,000 and 2,400 elo. Our Celt is continuing to double down on skirmishers. I mean, he's got Woad Raiders, right? War Wagons have no base melee armor whatsoever. Woad Raiders would eat these wagons up for breakfast. Why are we not seeing Woad Raiders? Family Man, that is an awesome movie too. That's with Tia Leone, right? Carlos, good reference. Oh, Bizarre thought you met many celebrities. You want to meet Jerry Seinfeld? That's funny. That's so random. Why Jerry Seinfeld? You like the TV show? Who have you met? Tell us more. And there we go. There's forging. He's stacking into some kind of melee. You don't get forging unless you plan to do something. But is it too little, too late? There's Elite Woad Raider. He is going Woad Raider. Right as his castle comes under attack, but he has a castle up here. He definitely has the food and the gold for Woad Raiders. You think going infantry now would be a bust? I think the complete opposite. I think going infantry now would be a massive surprise to our Korean, who is going all ranged. But let's see. Ooh, these skirmishers are overstaying their welcome. Even with 8 Pierce armor, they are gonna die to a garrison castle. There's the first 2 Woad Raiders. There's conscription. There's more armor. The question is it too little, too late? You've got 1 castle, a 2nd building in the middle of nowhere. You got 1-1 on your infantry. But you've got Elite Woad Raiders. Elite Woad Raiders are tough. Not a lot. They don't have a lot of Pierce armor, the Woad Raiders. I believe just a base of 1. McSquare808. Thank you for subscribing. I think they have a base of 1, if I'm not mistaken, the Woad Raider. Mr. Planner, it feels like he's building an army for 1 big attack, because he's not really sending his army forward, and our Korean should realize that, because he's not really meeting very much resistance here. So he might... Oh no, don't do this.
Kid?
Yeah, it is base of 1 Pierce armor. Don't do this. You made me cough, Mr. Planner. Hello, McSquare. Love your YouTube casting. Glad I could find you here on Twitch. I'm glad to be back on Twitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate the subscription. No, not like this. What the hell do you think you're going to accomplish? Your base is literally getting wrecked. There's Trebs, bombard cannons. Are they elite? Not elite, but still war wagons. Oh no. He's gotten 1 villager kill. Will he get a 2nd? He does get a 2nd. Will he get a 3rd? He does not. Oh my god. He could have used those Woad Raiders over here real bad. And here comes Yapseong and those ridiculous 13 range towers. Mill, go bye-bye. Well, that was, Mill did not go bye-bye. Look at how quickly the Woad Raiders eat these freaking war wagons. If he had those 5 additional Woad Raiders here, it would be an amazing... Oh, and now he's going to go arrow slits as well. Ugh, the Woad Raiders. Ah, not enough money, not enough food, not enough gold, not enough everything for what you want to accomplish. This is terrible for our Celt. Hot honey cheddar. It looks like he's trying to sideswipe this yet again, but doesn't look like it worked out for him here. Top celebrities travel VIP. They do interact with others, but some are solo. Ricky Martin, Angelina Jolie, Katy Perry. Nice. Man, Ricky Martin is not a name I have heard in a long, long time. And a long, long time is what our Celt is going to need to build up any kind of sizable army. Holy moly. What was up with the Celtic skirmisher? I don't know. I mean, you have one of the deadliest melee infantry units in the game. 85 HP, 1 base pierce armor. Super lightning fast, super fast attack speed. Faster than the war wagon, right? These guys attack on a 2.5. This is 2. But it is what it is. And our Mr. Planner was following some kind of plan. The Celt plan was squashed by the dying player. Very funny. 97 skirmishers. Now, to be fair, the skirmishers did die. A lot of the skirmishers did die to these 5 mangonels. We saw a lot of pancakes. A lot of pancakes. But ultimately, if the numbers were reversed, if this was 95 Woad Raiders, all of this would be dead. And that's really what I thought he would go for. But that double archery range, just very, very odd out of Mr. Planner. But whatever, we got to see some fun. Not every day you get to see Celtic skirmishers en masse. Where is the commentary? I can't hear anything. Can you guys hear me? Am I on mute? No, I don't think I'm on mute. Armando, can you hear me? Armando, this is Cast of Empires from Beyond. Turn on your speakers, Armando. Who is moving the mouse? I don't know. There's a Ouija board somewhere. 11,000 resource difference here for our Celt, and he still couldn't pull it. 33 raisings to 3. Ouch. That is not when you want to send there. Look, there are times when you want to do run bys. There are times when you want to send your Woad Raiders out to kill. That time was 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Not when you've got the Korean with all of their heavy hitters breathing down your neck. And I think with all my coughing, that's probably going to be it. But let's do, we have some fun activities here. The first and foremost is Cat redeemed some points to hear me speaking some Georgian. So let's pull up the Georgians. Carlos, you can hear me? Of course you can hear me. Armando's just trolling. Or he accidentally muted his own microphone. All right, it is very much time. So for those of you on YouTube, not me, the commentary. Good sir, I am the commentary. What? I don't know what you mean by the commentary. All right. Those of you on YouTube wondering what the hell is happening, why we find ourselves on the fandom page. If you watch for long enough on Twitch, you accumulate points and you can make me do silly things like Kat, who has made me, forced me, dare I say, Georgian's King Select 1. Oh, Kat. Oh, Kat.
Gakun pasuchobai sitwa sechemsa. Gakun pasuchobai.
Gakun pasukobai.
Gakun pasuchobai.
So the M is like a U? Gakun?
Gakun pa.
Yeah. Hey, Supergen.
Gakun pasuchobai.
Gakun pasukobai.
Gakun pasuchobai sitwa sechemsa.
This sounds almost French. Citois. Citois. Sounds like Cito.
Gakun pasuchobai sitwa sechemsa.
Gakun pasukobai sitwa sechemse. Is that it? Did I get it?
Gakun pasuchobai sitwa sechemsa. Gakun pasuchobai.
Gakun pasukobai.
Gakun pasuchobai sitwa sechemsa.
Sitwa sechemse. Gakun pasukobai sitwa sechemse. I think I got it. That wasn't hard at all. Don't take that as a challenge to make it harder. That was pretty good, right? That was pretty damn good, I think. All right, so now bear with me as I load up my favorite point redemption. And here we go. Oh, this is going to be so hard. This is not going to be pleasant for anybody. All right, let's see. Okay. So, next one is harder. Oh no. Here we go. The cataphract. The moment Cat has been waiting for. All right, so we're going to need a bit of a silvery tinge here. How do I even get a silvery tinge? Like that? Yeah, but let's make it a little bit thicker. Yeah, that's about silver, right? Okay. And again, on YouTube, if you're watching this, wondering what the hell is going on, we're redeeming some points. Let me have a fantastic night. All right, let's do this. So we're going to start with the helmet. Okay. Okay. So it's like a 3-part helmet almost. Then there's a little like hockey style. Like one of these things. Like an earmuff. Earmuffs. What movie is that from? Old School. Earmuffs. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. So, now let's work on the... Then you got a little tiny little knob here. Oh, that's too big. And we have a plume. Oh, goodness gracious. So it's like almost like a... So this part goes like this. No, that's too skinny. Okay. And then there's a part that goes behind the helmet, right? Like almost like this. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got the... Actually, that wasn't that hard. He says, knowing that the rest is going to be like impossible. Do I have enough room here, by the way? Okay. And then we've got a bit of a, like a little nose indent almost. Like this. No, that's not it. No, it's shorter than that. And it's kind of like a bib, right? From the earpiece, it goes a little bit off to the right. Then there's that shoulder pad. Indented like this. And that's like a bib. Like that, right? Okay, okay. Let's do the shoulder pad next. It's kind of a goldish color. You know, it's shorter than that. But I'm ching. So this has a bit of a yellow. Oh, that's way too bright. How do I make it? Like, I wish I could just type in the word gold and have it be like gold, you know? Let's just make it dark yellow. Nah, that's... Okay. Oh man, Cat, this is so hard. This is such a complicated unit. And then the shoulder pad extends a little bit like this. Like that. Then we're back to the silver here. Okay. Then we have an arm that starts kind of here. Looks like a big bite. This guy's freaking ripped. Schwarzenegger unit. And we have a bit of a sleeve with a little loop-de-loop there. This is so bad. Orange with some gray. Okay, let's try orange with some gray. Like, where's orange? I don't even see orange here on the options. Oh, there it is. I guess where it says orange. Like this? Is this gold? That doesn't look like gold. Here, this says gold. Okay, well, I'm just going to trust it when it says this is gold. And then we have another shoulder pad underneath. Oh, yeah, this is much more gold. Oops. Okay. Well, what can I do? Mr. Cataphract is staying as is. This shoulder pad's a little smaller. This one's divided, looks like a tic-tac-toe board, almost into 9 pieces. It said gold and then I moved from it? Oh, no. I'm trying. Okay, let's do the shield. So it's like a big, from the middle of the tricep to the back of this earmuff. Like that. And then it kind of extends even more. Gets a little bit thicker up top. And it's kind of got like brown. Like, why can't I just type in the word brown? So annoying. Where even is brown on this rainbow? Oh, maybe these basic colors, red. Oh, here we go, brown. It's got a bunch of like brown lines. We're going to try to keep it as simple as we can here. And then we'll see how many details we can add in. We'll try to get like the outline. Oh man, and you guys, if you expect anything other than a 100 elo out of me with this level of mouse control, you are fooling yourselves. Okay. So we've got kind of the upper body part, I think. Now let's draw the left arm. Kind of starts from this part, goes down, and it starts from like the corner. Okay, so it's from here to here. It goes down, and then there's like a little bit of a whoop indent. And then it goes like that. Oh, that's not good. Like that. And then it has that golden rim around it also. Man, there's a lot of gold on the cataphracts. Okay. And then it kind of goes like that. And then there's another silver, well, it looks like an actual bracer. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This looks nothing like a cataphract. Well, let's see. Well, we'll keep going. We'll fill in, you know, let's do the chainmail part of it now. Kind of looks like it has an eye slit here, right? Oh my, this is gonna be so hard. It's a bit of a lighter gray. Let's go for a lighter gray here. And it's just a bunch of waves. Cat, I'm hoping I'm not. I hope I'm not disappointing you here. Okay. Add a bit of like armor-ish reflections and damage to the armor because this cataphract has seen some war and battles and all right. Now let's do the second bracer. The one that's holding the sword in the cataphract's left hand. Ooh, that's very skinny hand. It's a very weak forearm. Looks like a manga version of a cataphract. John Yang, we are still here. There's a saying in our country. They asked the donkey, do you like going uphill or downhill? He said, did the straight road get in your... I don't understand that joke. Greetings from New Guacola Island. Ooh, Mahmoud. Hello, hello. Thank you for the anecdote. I don't understand it, but thank you. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Okay, now we need blue. And it goes to the middle of the bicep. And then there's another little back piece from there. And it reaches about the wrist level. Like that. And then there's another part here, but that's gonna be a tough one to draw because I can't do white. It shows up as white here, but it's on a black background. So we're just gonna do it in gray. And then we're back to blue. This is not an easy unit to draw. I'm gonna have to increase the point count. Okay. Make the drawing into a t-shirt. You think I want to remember this horrible drawing? Any of my horrible drawings? Although, hey, you know what? It's not terrible. It's coming out not bad. It's not good. it's like a million light years away from being good. And this is exactly why we kept one drawing the stream. Exactly. Now, where's beige? Which one of you is beige? Orange, no. Rose. Where's beige? Tan? Rose? Tan? I need a color for the I need to find a color for the hand that'll stand out on a white background, because here it all stands out because it's a black background. So it's a lot easier. What about this? Okay, we could use that color for the hand. Okay. So how many fingers? 1, 2, 3.5 fingers? Oh, goodness gracious. 1, 2, and like 3.5 here. And then he's holding the reins. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3 fingers and a thumb. So it's almost like a claw shape. No, that's horrible. I don't know what the hell that was. It's like a, oh my God. Okay, so we got the hands. Now we got to go back to the dark yellow. Yellow, but make it darker. We've got a sword hilt peeking out over here. That's not yellow. What the hell is that? Okay. We've got the sword hilt here in the back. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh my God, I am like screwing this up big time. There we go. Sword hilt. Then we've got the cross section here. This part is black. Oh my God. And I think there's also a little line of black here. Ooh, John, your salad's finally taking shape. Nice. Then there's a belt, but we'll get to the belt in a second. So the sword extends a little bit out. It's like the sword extends to somewhere out to here. But the way I've drawn the sword, this is going to be a very limp. The lurker's reward is just if you want to just show that you've been lurking for the stream. Oh, damn. That's not a bad Byzantine sword. Give this man a belt. The lurker reward is just to say, hey, I haven't commented during the live stream, but I'm here. I'm a lurkin. Small knob limp sword. Story of my life, but I'm ching. Yeah, Berserker, I think I would probably be better doing it with like an electronic marker or something. Maybe one day I'll get that, but man, this is hurting my wrist. Man, my hand is clamping up right now. But we're about halfway done. Now we got a horse's ass and a horse's pommel. By the way, is this? I thought this was a belt, but I feel like this is part of the saddle. But that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to do the saddle part. He's holding a black strap. The saddle goes kind of up and down. No, so it goes up and then it goes along his shirt here. Oh, for the love of God. Up and then down. Oh my God, why? It's so hard to trace a straight line along oh my God, along a line. I'm gonna have to do it in installments. I'm just gonna zoom in. I could do that too. And then it kind of goes kind of down like this and then loops around. And then he's holding the saddle. Black, not the saddle. He's holding the, whatever the hell that's called. Here. Okay, let's do the bottom of the saddle. And then the saddle kind of extends in like a little bit of a like a steak shape here. And so between the pommel, or whatever this cross piece is called, and the saddle, that's where his leg's going to go. So the saddle has to start here and here. And then it kind of goes like that. By the way, do you enjoy me talking to myself as I do this? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then it kind of extends from the sword a little bit down. And from what looks like there's going to be a silver part that goes here. So maybe from like here. Like that. Now there's this circular part that goes to the horse's ass, that covers the horse's ass. Like that. Okay, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 parts as well. Oh, this is going to be so hard. 1, 2. That's so ugly. And then the horses. There's a little. I don't know if this is a tail or what that is, but kind of just. Nah, it's way too big. I don't know if this is like the horse's tail or what is this? Okay, and then there's a bit of gold. Which one did we say was gold? This one? Bit of gold lining here. We'll embellish a little bit, even though it doesn't show it in the picture itself. Okay. It's got to be the tail, right? You enjoy the whole process. The whole process of me embarrassing myself. Okay. Then the blue part here extends along this edge down a little bit to the edge of this one. Yeah, this is like really hard. And then it extends halfway down like this. Does the leg. Along the edge of the sword. Down the pommel. Down the horse. And it looks like it's like a crisscross cushiony thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 crisscrosses. This one's too thin. And 1, 2, 3, 4 across this way. One short one in a bit of a triangle shape. 2. Fried crown. Why the hell would you want to see more of these? Oh, and by the way, I forgot to do the crisscross up here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the light gray ones also have 1, 2, 3. So this one has just 2. 1, 2. Oops. 2. 1, 2, 3. So almost 4. 1, 2, 3. I mean, kudos to whoever actually drew these, because I mean, I'm assuming they didn't draw them with like MS Paint. But, and then there's a dark shade of blue here. Almost like this, like a crisscross applesauce here. Okay. So we're kind of getting there. COE after hours. Bizarre. That's funny. So you've got the shields. Let's add a little bit of just like, you know, warrior damage here onto these bicep protectors. These bracers 1, 2, 3 have 3. Oh god, that what the hell was that? The bracers have like 3 parts. This one has 1, 2, 3 lines as well. Oh my god. Like you try to make a straight line and then your fingers just don't cooperate. Cat, I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you want me to put some like blood on the sword? It's like a fresh kill. Okay, and then we have the knee guard. It's also like down to here. Also has a gold outline. Nah, we'll keep it as the original then. And then a 1, 2, 3 looks like a hockey pad almost. So it goes like this. No. Now it kind of sucks that it cuts off like this, but what can you do? No blood. Okay. Carlos agrees. No blood. Let's keep it PG-13. It's slowly coming together, I think. There's a bit of this little dark area here. It's a little shadow of fabric. Nah, let's just leave it like this. Oh god, now the horse. And the horse's rein has a little yellow buckle on it. That's hilarious. Okay. So from around where the saddle meets the horse, which is here, or the sword, then we go down again. And all along this edge. Marco, you think it's looking great? Okay. I still have one F-bomb. I accidentally dropped an F-bomb in today's video. Accidentally. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to edit this. My audience isn't that weak. They can't handle an F-bomb. Or 2 here and there. And then I didn't realize the brown piece kind of extends out like this. I think. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Gray. I'm going to have to do the same gray color. So the reins, let's finish the reins, because from the hand, they go a little bit north of the sword. Like this. And then they go kind of down. Next to this blue thing, they kind of go like, kind of angled like this, right? Welcome to Cast of Empires Draws Like a 2-year-old. Ian Aranda, you loving this? I'm glad. I'm loving it too. I'm just kind of not dark yellow. Where's the gold? So the buckle is just a little bit underneath the sword. Oh shit, that's not good. No. There we go. And then there's that gray little triangle here. Oh, and of course the horse has to be like a chestnut color, because why the hell not? Make it as difficult as possible. Okay. This is actually being drawn by Isaac's son. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Underneath the sword, from about this area of the reins to about the tip of the sword, is one part of the link. We'll do all these buckles separately. Then there's another one that goes from the tip of the sword to the reins. And then goes like that. You know what would be no, that's way too broad. The tip of the sword kind of curves like that, and then it kind of goes in a bit of a almost like a trapezoid shape. So it goes out like this. Ugh, why I started the line so straight, and then towards the end it starts bending, and it pisses me off so much. If I were your wife, I would be judging. All right, so that's 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. It's a bit of like a bumpy sort of. I'm gonna make them a little thicker than they are, just so I can fit in the buckle. That's that one. Then there's another one, another hop. So we're at 4. Now we have 2 more. And they should be getting shorter and shorter. Ugh. And then the last one. Okay, so this one's not exactly to scale. I am using a mouse. Now I could also just have done this, like a straight line like this, and made it so much easier for myself. But nah, that would defeat the purpose of making it as hard as possible. My son's first word will be cataphract. That wouldn't be the end of the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a little nubbin here. So let's start with the little nubbin. Ugh. I did use shapes with the turtle ship, so I don't know why I'm so hesitant to use shapes right now, but imagine by the end of this, I can draw like the perfect circle. I don't like this one at all. Okay, okay. I'm getting somewhere. And then we need a light brown. What is this, brown? For the... Oh, Marco, we redeemed the meme of the day, the Pickle Rick. Now I'm going to change it. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. So unfortunately, you don't get really to see the horse very much. But this is like, you'll have to imagine this is the horse's neck. And then let's add some dark gray. Like there's some like dirt and rust on this. Like this saddle has been, this armor has been put through some, you know, some battles here and there. Oh my god, this looks like pubic hair. I did not intend for it to look this bad. And I believe we're done the cataphract. That looks so bad. That looks so much like pubic hair to me, but whatever. Oh, they have some, like, a little bit of a shadow on them too. Edelweiss. Oh yeah, we've been doing them for a while. On Twitch, if you watch the stream on Twitch, you accumulate channel points, and then you can redeem the points to make me draw anything from the game, really. Buildings, units. I've drawn a Cobra car. I've drawn the turtle ship. This is like a million times harder than the turtle ship. It might not be the prettiest. It may not look the most accurate, but Kat, what do we think? We'll leave it to the point redeemer to decide whether I live or die. Oops. Check the APM. Oh, Kat, it's not showing your messages? Yeah, Twitch seems kind of frozen. But what do you think, Kat? How did I do? Just add a little bit of battle damage here. Fried Crown gives me thumbs up. Shotang says nice. Edelweiss, you were doing another arena grind. Did you win? Turned out so good. Going to have it printed at work. Oh, man. All right. Well, there you go. I apologize. I would like fill it in, except I suspect I didn't close a lot of these off. Actually, there we go. Kat, do you prefer it with the filled in or without the filled in? Just having everything in white. I leave it up to you. Carlos, thank you. It kind of seems weird to like fill in some of it, but not all of it, right? So just leave it like this. Great as is. Okay. Persians 4,000 kills. That's a lot. That's a lot of war elephants. Well, there we go. I'm going to post it on our Discord. And there we go, a cataphract. And like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you, Edelweiss. Berserker, thank you so much. It looks cool unfilled. Nice. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to join on Twitch as well. And then as you watch, you collect points, and then you can redeem points. You want to make me draw, I think Super Gen, when was it, like a month ago, made me draw a monkey's butt. So we have that going for us. And that's going to be it for us. I'm sorry that we got the stream cut in 2 parts. I'm sorry that we hit technical difficulties right at the conclusion, at the peak of that amazing game with Survivalist. But at least we got to finish it, and at least we got to watch me try to say something in Georgian and then draw a cataphract. So everyone, thank you so much for joining, for watching. And Kat, I'll post this this picture on excuse me, on Discord. And then yeah, I'm looking at it. It doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. And now that I'm looking at it, I notice I missed the buckle. Oh, come on. I missed the buckle. I missed this silver buckle. This is how you know I have great viewers, because nobody mentioned it. Nobody wanted to prolong my... Oh, ooh, wrong button. No, the buckle's more horizontal. It's right at the tip here. There we go. There we go. We're all human. All right, everyone, thank you so much. Fantastic stream. Had a lot of fun. I'm glad to be back in streaming, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. I have a bunch of Rising Star games with Gookie and Huang and Survivalist and Red Phosphoru. So hopefully we'll get into more of those tomorrow. And until then, everyone, thank you so much.